Hi everyone, welcome back to the second episode of But What Do I Know? A show where a girl with zero credentials gives you tons of opinions. My name is Kylie, I am said girl, and I just want to start off this second video by thanking everyone who liked and shared my first video. I got so many sweet messages and comments and just love from people from that just run the gamut of political parties, political ideologies, sexualities, religions, people from all over this country, my friends in all different places. Thank you so much for your encouragement. I was overwhelmed in the best way possible and really nervous to put out that video. But I just got so much love from all different kinds of people, and it just goes to show that this is not a one-sided thing. This has nothing to do with your religion. It has nothing to do with your political party. It has nothing to do with your gender. It has to do with the fact that we're living in a time right now that is just kind of weird and kind of crazy, and this is just my way of being able to share different ideas, and it's just great to know that there are other people who are like, yeah, I completely agree and I know exactly what you're saying. So it's really encouraging, so thank you. And along that note, along that line, I'm gonna talk a little bit today about we're living in, I hate using this idea or this phrase because it just gets thrown around so much in the news and just on Facebook and all that silly stuff, but we're living in a time right now that is more polarized than any time that this country has ever experienced. And I've just been thinking, I wonder what it is. I wonder why that is. I believe that this has been stirring for a lot longer than just 3 years. I'm sure there are people who disagree with me and think that the president is the one who started all this, and I don't want to give him that much power. I don't want to give him that much credit because I don't think he's as he's powerful as people give him credit for being. I don't think he's that influential of a person. But what is it right now that's keeping us from being friends with people who don't agree with us on certain issues? Where does all this divisiveness come from? And I think there might be a couple different theories, maybe ideas to entertain. I think one of them it has to do with the lack of faith in our society, and I mean faith not just necessarily in a religious sense, but faith in something outside of ourselves, whatever that means to you. If it's God, if it's Allah, if it's Yahweh, if it's Buddha, if it's nature or yoga or music or literature, whatever it is that gets you outside of the solidarity of yourself. We've lost that, and I don't know. I don't know why that is. And if you have any answers or have any ideas, please let me know, because I'd love to entertain any kind of ideas that along this line. But we're meant as humans to be communal people. We're not meant to be solitary figures who only look inward to find answers to, excuse me, to big philosophical ideas. Or, I mean, it's why when girls go to dressing rooms and try on dresses, it's why we text our friends and ask them what they think of how we look, because we're meant to get input from other people. We're not meant to be creatures who figure stuff out on our own. And the second we start looking inward to find all of the answers, spiritual or otherwise, it's when we start becoming very, very reliant on ourselves and just extremely selfish. And it's what is it that I believe? What is it that I think? And I do think it's important to have your own ideas. Hello, I'm making videos promoting my ideas. So it's not that I don't think that people should have opinions about things. If you know me, you know that I'm a very opinionated person, even about the silliest things. But when we try to find answers or try to live in society and we're only focused on how am I going to get from point A to point B? How am I going to reach my goal? Instead of what can I do for my community to help me reach my goal? How can I create a community in my life that's going to keep me grounded and help me figure out the problems in my life? And I think we've lost that. We've become so focused and so reliant on myself, my feelings, my opinions, my seat on the train, my whatever, fill in the blank, that we've lost, oh, you're a person too. You're a human being. Somewhere in this weird tornado, cyclone, hurricane, whatever kind of metaphor you want to use, we've lost the sense of community. And I think it might break down to the faith level. I think that's where it is. And again, if you have any ideas, please let me know. I'd love to start a conversation with you about it. But I think that's where it is. I think on an integral level of the smallest, important, deepest level in us, we are communal characters. We are communal people. And we've lost the sense and the desire for community. And with that, we've become so focused on ourselves that we take everything so personally. The second you say something that could potentially hurt my feelings, I am jumping down your throat and calling you whatever ist or ism or phobic, whatever word you want to throw in, instead of, but you're a human, you're a person with thoughts and feelings. Maybe you're just doing your best. Maybe your best sucks, but maybe you're doing your best. But what can I do in my life to create a community with people who are outside of myself, who are outside of my group? That's my thought for today. What do I know? Here's my challenge for you. And also, if you participated in the challenge from the last video, let me know how it went. Let me know if your mind changed or if you became stronger in your opinion and you have gained more facts about the certain topic that you were passionate about and excited about. But here's my challenge for this week, or for until the next video. Think about a person or maybe a group that you've always kind of maybe put on the back burner, or maybe you haven't really thought about it, or maybe there's a person in your life who you haven't really reached out to because maybe you're afraid that you might disagree on something. Reach out to them and just say, hey, let's grab a coffee. Let's chat. Let's get on Skype. Let's talk for a little bit. I want to know you better. Not I want to know your politics, or I want to know what you think about blah, 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 blah. I want to know you as a human being. Who are you? And what can I do in my life to reach out to you and try to create a community with you? And it's kind of like, it's kind of like the idea that you have friends, you have acquaintances, you have best friends, you have soulmates. You don't have to be a tight-knit community with every person you're in your life, but a community insofar as, hey, I'm struggling with this. Can we talk for a second? I just need your opinion on something. And that's as far as it goes. You don't have to be best friends. You don't have to be roommates, or you don't have to get married or anything, but reach out to somebody that maybe you've been itching to reach out to, or maybe you want to, or I don't know. Interpret it however you want, but reach out to somebody that you wouldn't usually talk to, and just see what happens. The only thing they can do is say no or not answer your phone call or your message. That's it. But again, what do I know? Thank you again for all the love and support you've sent me on the first video. Hopefully you guys like and share and comment and do all the social media things with this video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in a little bit, a couple days, with a third video. Bye, guys.